Let's walk on the wise path.
Consciousness connects us all. Think of it as a giant, invisible web linking every thought, feeling, and experience in existence. This concept might sound lofty, but consider how deeply connected we all are. The thoughts we think, the energy we emit, even the way we react to life's challenges. It's easy to get caught up in the routine of daily life, thinking everything around us is separate. But what if it's all part of a bigger picture? Imagine for a moment that reality itself is woven from consciousness, a universal mind that touches everything and everyone. This concept isn't new. Ancient cultures across the globe hinted at it, from the Greeks with their idea of the world soul, to Eastern traditions that view consciousness as a fundamental force. Today, modern science is beginning to explore these ideas too. Quantum physics, for instance, shows us that simply observing something can change its reality isn't just a backdrop. It's interactive. This video will take you on a journey to understand this interconnectedness, to see how consciousness shapes the universe, and how you are an essential part of this web. Together, we'll look at ancient philosophies, the latest scientific discoveries, and practical insights that can help you tap into this boundless field of awareness. So, stick with me, because by the end, you'll see that consciousness isn't just an abstract idea, it's the key to understanding life's mysteries and your role within them. Ready to unlock the secrets of the universe? Let's get started. Consciousness is a bit of a mystery, isn't it? We all experience it, but defining it can be elusive. Imagine you're looking out at a vast ocean. Each of us is like a wave rising up, unique, distinct, yet inseparably part of that larger body. Consciousness is that ocean, a boundless awareness connecting everything, and each of us is a ripple within it. Now, what does it mean to be conscious? At its core, consciousness is the awareness that you exist, the feeling of I am. It's what allows you to experience, think, feel, and reflect. But here's the twist. What if your awareness isn't limited to you alone? Many ancient teachings suggest that consciousness isn't confined to individual minds, but is instead a vast universal field. According to this view, we aren't isolated observers, but parts of a grand, interconnected whole. In Taoism, for example, consciousness is often likened to water fluid, adaptable and boundless. Each of us is a drop, yet all drops belong to the same ocean. This same theme appears in the ancient Greek idea of the world soul, the animating force that brings life to the universe. More recently, scientific fields like quantum mechanics have started hinting at this interconnected reality. So, as we explore what consciousness is, we're not just learning about the mind, we're exploring a cosmic force that connects us all, allowing us to experience, interact with, and even shape the world around us. Across cultures, the idea of a mysterious waters of the deep appears repeatedly. What's this concept all about? Well, imagine a vast, dark ocean, boundless and teeming with potential. This ocean represents the raw, unformed energy of the universe, a pure potential waiting to be shaped. In Taoism, this is called the source energy or Dao, which is limitless and always replenished, like a well that never dries. You can draw from it, yet it remains full. This idea also appears in Christian creation, where the earth, before it took shape, is described as without form and void, with darkness upon the face of the deep. The Bible is hinting at the idea of a primordial substance or energy that precedes form and structure. In Gnostic teachings, we find the concept of the pleroma, a fullness or completeness containing every potential thing that could come into being. These waters are like a blank canvas, holding every possibility, waiting to be brought into reality. Think of it like a well of paint with every color you could imagine. Nothing's painted until you pick up the brush, but the potential is endless. And here's where it gets fascinating. Our consciousness is like that brush, able to draw out specific colors, shapes, and forms from the waters of the deep. This idea isn't just poetic. It's a powerful reminder that reality is shaped by what we focus on, that we're participants in creation, drawing from this limitless sea of potential every time we turn our awareness onto something. Quantum physics, one of the most intriguing fields in science, has revealed something mind-bending about how reality works. In an experiment known as the Double-Slit Experiment, scientists aimed particles at two slits, expecting them to act in predictable ways. What they found, however, defied logic. When no one was watching, the particles acted like waves, spreading out across multiple locations at once, creating a pattern of possibilities. But when scientists observed the particles, their behavior changed. They acted like particles, as if collapsing into a specific place. It's almost as if reality itself waits for us to observe it before it becomes real. Imagine the universe as a field of endless possibilities, but only when you focus on a single possibility does it materialize into something concrete. This phenomenon is called wave function collapse, and it has profound implications. It suggests that consciousness, the act of observing, directly influences the physical world. What does this mean for you and me? It means that our awareness isn't passive. Every moment, we're shaping the world around us simply by observing it. The ancient sages and mystics believed this for centuries, and now science is starting to provide evidence that consciousness is deeply woven into the fabric of reality. By focusing on specific thoughts, ideas, and intentions, we might just be able to influence what becomes real. Reality, it seems, is like a canvas of infinite potential, waiting for each of us to bring it into focus. Isn't it fascinating how ancient wisdom and modern science are beginning to echo each other? It's almost as if humanity has known about this interconnected nature of reality all along, and science is finally catching up. For thousands of years, mystics, sages, and spiritual leaders have taught that there's a cosmic order underlying everything, that the outer world mirrors our inner state, and that we are active participants in shaping reality. Take Hermeticism, for example, which teaches the principle as above, so below. This idea tells us that the external world is a reflection of what's happening inside us. The same concept appears in Gnostic teachings, which speak of a primordial awareness that brings order to chaos, much like how particles behave in the double-slit experiment. What's amazing is that this ancient understanding is now finding support in modern quantum physics, where the act of observation appears to affect reality. This parallel between spiritual insights and scientific discoveries suggests that we're all connected to a deeper reality. We're not just passive spectators, but active creators, shaping the world around us through our thoughts, intentions, and emotions. If consciousness truly is the force behind creation, then it makes sense that there would be universal laws or principles that guide how it functions. The teachings of Hermeticism, an ancient school of thought rooted in the teachings of Hermes Trismegistus, offer exactly that, a framework for understanding reality and our role within it. These principles are like the laws of physics, but for the mind and spirit. One of these laws is the law of vibration, which teaches that everything in the universe, even things that appear solid, is in constant motion. This applies to our thoughts and emotions too, which vibrate and attract experiences that match their energy. Think of it as tuning into a radio station. The frequency you set determines what you hear. The law of correspondence, another key principle, tells us that there's a harmony between different levels of reality. Changes within us, like positive shifts in our thoughts or emotions, ripple out to create change on a larger scale. It's like a stone thrown into a pond. The ripple effect reaches far beyond the initial impact. Have you ever set a strong intention and watched it come to life in unexpected ways? That's the power of intention in action. Intention is more than just a thought or wish. It's a focused, directed energy that communicates your desires to the universe. It's like putting coordinates into a GPS. The universe doesn't know where to take you unless you've set a clear destination. Think about it. Every thought, feeling, and belief you hold carries energy. When you set a clear intention, you're harnessing that energy and directing it toward a specific goal. It's like planting a seed. With the right attention and care, that seed can grow and thrive. drawing resources and opportunities toward itself. Gratitude, for instance, is a powerful tool for raising your vibration. When you feel grateful, you're aligning yourself with positivity, abundance, and love. It's like tuning your mind to a radio frequency that attracts more of what you appreciate. The Hermetic Principle of cause and effect reminds us that every action and thought sets off a chain reaction in the universe. So, by nurturing positive intentions, you're actively influencing the outcomes in your life. Light and sound might seem like ordinary parts of our world, but they carry profound significance. In many spiritual traditions, light is considered the essence of creation, representing divine energy or consciousness itself. Scientifically, light behaves in both mysterious and fascinating ways. It's a particle, a wave, and something entirely unique. Like our thoughts, light is pure potential until it meets conscious observation, at which point it takes form. Sound, too, is much more than what we hear. At its core, sound is vibration, an invisible yet deeply influential force. Ancient cultures understood sound's power, often depicting the universe as being spoken or sung into existence. In Hinduism, the syllable Om is considered the primordial sound that set the universe in motion, a vibration that connects all of creation. Similarly, in the Bible, creation begins with the words, "Let there be light," illustrating the link between sound, intention, and manifestation. Modern science also shows us that sound can physically alter matter. In somatics, a field studying the visual effects of sound vibrations, certain frequencies can create intricate patterns in materials like sand or water. These patterns reveal sound's hidden power to organize reality. Just as light shapes what we see, sound influences what we feel, creating harmony or discord based on its frequency. For centuries, science and spirituality have been seen as separate, even opposing, forces. Science explains the how of the universe, while spirituality explores the why. But what happens when these two perspectives meet? We gain a fuller, more profound understanding of ourselves and our place in the cosmos. In fact, many of the greatest minds throughout history, like Nikola Tesla, Leonardo da Vinci, and even modern thinkers like Rupert Sheldrake, embraced both science and spirituality. Tesla, for example, famously said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." This idea aligns closely with spiritual teachings that describe reality as a network of interconnected vibrations. Tesla's work in energy and electromagnetism was guided by an intuitive understanding of the universe's energetic nature. Leonardo da Vinci, similarly, saw nature as a living text full of patterns and symbols, reflecting a deeper divine order. He studied art, science, anatomy, and mysticism, understanding that each discipline offered a piece of a larger puzzle. His observations bridged science and spirituality, leading him to profound insights that have inspired humanity for centuries. More recently, Rupert Sheldrake's theory of morphic resonance suggests that all forms of life are connected by a collective memory, echoing ancient beliefs in an interconnected universal mind. These groundbreaking thinkers recognize that science and spirituality are not isolated but complementary, each illuminating different aspects of the same truth. If consciousness is the foundation of reality, then the mind is our most powerful tool. In Hermeticism, this idea is expressed as the law of mentalism, the all is mind. This principle tells us that the universe itself is a mental construct, a creation of thought and awareness. But what does this mean for us on a practical level? Our mind acts as a projector, casting thoughts, beliefs, and emotions onto the screen of reality. If you think of the mind as a powerful magnet, it becomes clear how our thoughts pull certain experiences into our lives. Positive thoughts and intentions attract positive experiences, while negative or fearful thoughts can create obstacles. This doesn't mean life is always easy, but by mastering our thoughts, we become active participants in shaping our reality. In Gnostic traditions, the concept of nous, or the creative mind, reflects this power. Nous is described as a divine spark within us, allowing us to perceive, imagine, and bring things into form. It connects us to a higher intelligence, a universal mind that holds the potential for all existence. When we align our personal mind with this higher intelligence, we become channels for bringing higher intentions into reality. At the core of every spiritual tradition is a simple yet powerful teaching. The answers we seek are already within us. This inner guru is the guiding voice that connects us to the universal mind, providing us with wisdom, clarity, and insight. Imagine it as your own personal GPS, a guiding force that helps you navigate life's challenges by tuning into the vast network of universal knowledge. The inner guru is not about isolating yourself or disregarding the wisdom of others. It's about recognizing that the same universal intelligence that created the cosmos flows through you. Every person, plant, and star is part of this cosmic symphony, each note carrying a unique yet interconnected vibration. When we tap into our inner wisdom, we realize that we're not separate from the universe, we're part of it, as essential and connected as a single thread in a tapestry. Listening to your inner guru requires quieting the mind, letting go of external distractions, and tuning in to your own intuition. Meditation, reflection, and practices that bring you back to the present moment help you connect to this inner voice. It's a powerful reminder that we don't need to seek validation or answers from the outside world. We can trust our inner wisdom to guide us. When we understand the concept of the inner guru, we begin to see life as a co-creative process. Instead of feeling like life is something that happens to us, we realize we're active participants, guided by a wisdom that's as vast and infinite as the universe itself. This connection with our inner guru reminds us that we're not just spectators in life. We're creators, shaping reality through awareness and intention. So, how do we align ourselves with the universal mind? It all begins with self-awareness. Imagine your consciousness as a bridge between the inner and outer worlds, connecting your personal experiences with the vastness of the universe. By developing self-awareness, you can tune into this connection, aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the larger flow of life. Self-awareness is like peeling back layers to reveal your true self. Through meditation, journaling, and introspection, you can explore your beliefs, understand your intentions, and discover the deeper motivations that drive you. By doing so, you become aware of any patterns or habits that may be holding you back, and you learn to let them go. When we align with the universal mind, we stop seeing ourselves as isolated individuals and recognize our place within the cosmos. The separation between me and the world begins to dissolve, and we see that our thoughts, emotions, and actions are deeply interconnected with the universe. Every decision we make ripples outward, affecting not just our own lives, but the lives of others and the world as a whole. This alignment doesn't mean forcing outcomes or controlling reality. Instead, it's about working with the natural flow of the universe. When we align our inner state with our intentions, we create harmony between ourselves and the world. This alignment allows us to live in a state of flow, where life unfolds effortlessly, and our intentions manifest with ease. In aligning with the universal mind, we embrace our role as co-creators, shaping a life filled with purpose, clarity, and connection.